Hello fellow YouTubers. Whew, it's Saturday, November 3. Boy Scout salute. And boy has it been hot today. Oh, it's been a hot day. Oh, but it's been hotter elsewhere. Where our younger boy lives, 200 k's south of here, was about 8 degrees hotter. Here it got to around 33. I think it got to nearly 40 or so around where he was, but it cooled down a little bit. It's supposed to be cooler tomorrow, but that's tomorrow. Today it was a hot day. It was 36 down in my shed at midday at sea, and it was 30 degrees in the kitchen, in the house. Yeah, I suppose we could have put the air conditioner on, but we were in and out all the time. And but it's not summer yet. It's not summer yet. Ooh. But if this is any indication, well, such is life. Ove. The clouds. It's about 7:10, and you can see the temperature on the side of my shed is still 26 degrees C, and it's been in the shade now for about 7 hours. So that's a true temperature. Ugh. Yeah, the tower fan's going again. Yes, and here it is, 7:11, and I don't know what the temperature's still there in my shed. It's pretty hard to see, but still 30 degrees. 30 degrees, which is 86 Fahrenheit. So, yeah, 86. Humidity's been only about 55%, which is good. And I have not excuse me. I'm not wearing my glasses because I keep noticing when the reflection in my glasses. You'll see what I mean. See, you get reflection there because it's from the open door. It sort of bugs me, so maybe it bugs people who watch too. So I decided I'll take them off. I found something in the supermarket, Woolies, a few days ago actually. Yeah, I'm always cutting myself, and I came across these by sheer happenstance because, well, actually I'd never seen them before. That's them there, and they're a big cover, a big. But this is them here. Band-Aid, Advanced Healing Hydro Seal. Now, I'd like to be able to show you my leg down here, but it's a bit messy, and I'm not going to put you through that. But what this does, now I have to put my glasses on for this, and it is working because it is bubbling, as I've had them on for 2 days. What you do is you stop the bleed and clean the wound. But you don't need to put any ointment on. And then you just carefully remove the white paper tabs and apply the gel plaster directly on the wound. And you can watch it work because it bubbles. Well, it is bubbling because I can feel it, it's bubbling. And you keep it on, no peeking, until it starts to peel off itself. How cool, eh? Yeah, that's them there. The Band-Aid by Johnson & Johnson. Advanced Healing Hydro Seal. I thought it was worth a try. And it seems to be working pretty good as it is. Yeah. So I bought this happened a few days ago. It was when I was building that frame, that U-frame, that for my wife, my dearly beloved, to put on the side of the TV antenna mast, and to put more strawberries. And what had happened, I'd cut the timber and I'd leaned it against the work table outside, and I'd stepped over to grab the other two boards. Well, if the wind came along, didn't it? And there was a sharp edge, or ragged edge, from where the saw had cut that off, a handsaw, and it ripped my leg open. Well, you should have seen it. It looked terrible. So when we went into town the following day, I saw these in Woolworths, so I bought them. I should have kept the packet. It's a very eye-catching packet, glossy, eye-catching thing. But then I went to the chemist to buy some other patches as well. Well, these here in Woolworths were about $6.95. You get 3. And a 3-pack of something similar, but a different acting thing where you got to put a dressing and that on, were $14.95 in the chemist. $14.95. They're useless. Bloody useless because they're too small. But you live and learn, don't you? Yeah. Oh, and so that's that. And now another thing I want to tell you. You know, it might be saving the environment. Well, I'm sick and tired of the word environment. But you can't get plastic straws in the supermarkets now. You get paper straws. Well, I showed you the paper straws. Here they are here. They're a packet of 100. I think they're $3. But you know what about the paper straws? They're covered in wax. They've got a wax in them. Now, what I did yesterday, I thought I can extend the straw because it was too short for the water container. Now, I showed you that. Here's the water container, and you can see that it's a lot too short. Well, so is the plastic one, but at least it's got an elbow on it, you see. So you can bend it, and it stays there. So what I did with this was I just, I made an extension, and all I did was cut a V, a notch, out of one. Like that. So I got a notch cut out of it. Where is it? There it is. And you just fold it. You get another straw. Riveting stuff in this. And you stick it inside. Like so. Got to go in further because I cut it a bit too deep, the V. Right, that makes it a very long straw. Right, right. But the thing is that if you leave this in the water, it starts to taste funny. The water tastes funny because the straw has started to deteriorate. The plastic straw, however, it doesn't. Sure, this one works. Good. But you got to take it out. Otherwise it deteriorates. But this one, the plastic one, doesn't it? I tell you what I still have. The plastic one. And to hell with it. Damn the legations. Anyhow, that's about it. Well, because it was so hot today, my wife and I did very little. I did a lot less than my wife did. She was up early and she was doing a little bit of house cleaning. And late this afternoon she watered the garden again. And but me, I didn't get up late. I went to bed late, early this morning, and I read Stephen King's latest book, Outsider, and I'm reading such a good read. Wouldn't expect anything less from Stephen King, although there have been a couple of books of his that I wasn't keen on. But the great majority of it, because he's my favourite author, and I've said that before. So I can put this reminder thing, I don't need it away, and I can put that away. That's my first aid kit. Yeah, and I didn't get up till, oh, I don't know what it was, 11:30 this morning. And I was a ball of sweat. And I can tell you one thing for sure, that Ellipta medication, I don't know, it's certainly not better than Ultra Bow. I'm not sure if maybe it's worse. because I've been very, very breathless. But of course, the heat and the humidity have something. I went into town this afternoon, late this afternoon, because we wanted 3 litres of milk and some fresh bread and something for lunch. But it was late in the afternoon for lunch, but that's okay because I got up late, had a late breakfast. But Gail was hungry because she was up early, about 7 o'clock. Mosquitoes. Have there been a lot of mosquitoes around here? But anyhow, I'm drifting again. And I parked fairly close to the supermarket. I suppose I wasn't more than 50 metres in an L shape, and straight across the pedestrian crossing into Woolies. And I only had to get a few things, but I got a trolley so I could lean on. No, I'm not going to get a walker. But I was really finding it hard to breathe. Anyhow, I got the milk, some bickies and some bread and some delicatessen cheese and meat. And I walked the trolley back to the car. Well, when I got back to the car, because as soon as you step out of the supermarket, the heat hits you. Wham! And I walked over back to the car, and I was breathless. I had to just manage to get the tailgate up, and of course it's a little 5-door hatch. And I couldn't breathe. Well, I could breathe, but it was difficult to breathe, very difficult. So I got the old puffer out and tried the purse slip breathing, and all the time you're fighting the panic that swells up in you. And then I got the bag, only one bag, and I put it in the back. There were still 4 bags of potting mix in the back of the vehicle. My wife hadn't taken them out, but that's okay. And then I closed the hatch, and then I opened the driver's side door, and I just stood there. Went to put my arm on the roof to lean there, and it nearly burned it. It was that hot. In 10 or 15 seconds I sat down the driver's seat. This is long drawn out, I know. But a lot of people like to hear me talk. I don't mind hearing myself talk. Well, I got these things packed in. I forgot about them. Well, I got these things packed in. I forgot about them. Well, I got these things packed in. I forgot about them. The mine thing? Oh, yeah, and then I put the car in neutral, got the air conditioning going. And but I was puffing all the way home. And by the time I got back inside, I was a lather of sweat. We should have had the aircon on, but we didn't. Yeah. And I sat at the kitchen bench, and Gal had a couple of slices of fresh bread with some roast beef and on one slice, and some Halsberg cheese. I'm not really keen on it, but she likes the cheese. But I only had cheese. I didn't feel like any meat at all. And I just had actually about half an hour ago, I just had a piece of the fresh bread with a little butter and peanut butter. I've really lost my appetite of late. I really have. But that's okay. I need to lose weight. And it will happen. It will happen. Yeah. And there is supposed to be a rain event coming across Australia. But I just saw it on the satellite image on the news tonight, and there's not a great event. It may come through the week, I don't know, but it's forecast, so I hope that happens. Well, it's all right. It's fine. Those stupid damn things. It's just, that's about what it's like to breathe for me. Yeah, through 2 straws, maybe 3. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.